You already know, man. We got your boy Toast. What's up? We got Toast, and this is why Goku versus I can't pronounce his name. Yeah, whatever. Isn't close. Let's get to this. Let's check it out. Let's hear his perspective. Let's go. Let's check it out.
Been about a month since I uploaded my last Goku versus someone video, with my last video being Goku versus Kratos. A lot of people who watched that video completely disregarded anything I said and simply said, "You're wrong," with no rebuttal.
Wait a minute. Let me check it out.
Completely disregarded anything.
Kratos is a bad A, bro, but Goku power level is a whole different level. It's not even a fair fight. Oh, God, there we go. There they go.
Thing I said.
Oh, man, God.
And simply
Just say you don't like DBC, bro. It's not that hard. God, no. Bro, Goku can't beat them all, bro. Like, that's crazy.
said, "You're wrong," with no rebuttal. So what better way to come back to Dragon Ball Crossverse than to do Goku versus Yhwach? And this is a topic that I didn't know was as
Yhwach, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, bro, bro, Goku can't beat them all, bro. I don't know why people think Goku can beat them all. Like, y'all already know, like I said, Goku can't beat Superman. He can't beat Kratos. He cannot defeat, he can't even beat Sonny. Who can't even beat Kirby nor Sailor Moon? Can we be real? And you already know he can't beat Saitama. But we ain't know that. This right here is with them too. But let's go.
contentious as it really is, and it's something that I've been reading quite a bit on my community tab in my Discord, and it's
join the Discord. Should I join the Discord? There probably be too many Goku stands in there. They might want me in that Joker. Like, yo, we gotta say Tommy in him, bro. I'm a fan of both, so you know, so I'm in the center in all of this. But when it comes to Goku versus Tommy, bro, Goku getting bodied.
seems like every time I do mention it, it gets pretty toxic and pretty annoying. It's to the point to where there are literal posts on the internet talking about how I'm apparently scared to do this topic.
Wait a minute, damn, dude on Reddit. What's it? Oh, oh man, Goku fan. I mean, Goku. I mean, I can see why some people don't never want to put like you do the Dragon Ball Z's and thing, cause they already, you know, it's a lot of stuff I be seeing, bro. Like, I don't even want to get into it, but they go.
So naturally, for the views and for the content, I am here doing Goku versus Yhwach.
Let's go.
I know this video will most likely attract several Bleach fans and Goku fans, and
don't even say, and when I be telling y'all, name me someone who he didn't, Goku did not beat this guy by himself. Let's just be real. But we ain't on that though.
of course, there's only so many people I can actually appeal to. But before anyone says that I'm biased and whatnot because of the character who I think wins,
Honestly, I don't think you're biased. Well, people don't think I'm biased. I'm just saying people gonna think I'm biased. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not biased, bro. Especially when it comes to that. But when it comes to Goku versus Saitama, bro, y'all might as well just stop it. Don't even do the power skills with those, cause it's a one-sided thing.
wins. Do keep in mind that whoever I do think wins is based
But I think Goku win. Yeah, I do think Goku, you know, win on him. You know what I'm saying? Goku body, but I could be wrong. We don't know, but let's just check it out.
purely on factual evidence and not my personal bias. People make the claims that I'm the ultimate Goku wanker simply because I built my channel off of Dragon Ball.
What is? Wait, yeah. Someone please gotta tell me what is a wanker. I guess that what is a wanker is. So, do y'all think I'm a Tommy One Punch Man wanker? That if I need to let Goku fans, like, y'all let me know if I'm a One Punch Man wanker or whatever you call it. I don't know.
When I continuously push against outer metas and say he loses to other characters like Superman and Kratos, and so
And Son Roku, or on that other guy too, and Saitama, don't forget, bro.
on. I've also been called a Goku hater, believe it or not, because of said takes I've had on those specific matchups. My point being that no, I am
Once you got haters, you're doing something right. Once you got haters, bro, you doing something right. So keep it moving.
I'm not biased. I am being genuinely honest, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Yhwach's scaling is a little complicated and far more contentious, as he mostly scales above other characters who are able to perform feats that Yhwach, as I mentioned, should scale massively above. So we'll start with him. Gremmy, the quote-unquote most powerful Stern Ritter, performed a feat using his ability to generate an expansive outer space. This created space was depicted to contain a galaxy, indicating that if Gremmy indeed created the outer space, the galaxy would be a part of it. Some individuals often dispute this by suggesting that he merely opened a portal to outer space, which is factually incorrect. Even in the light novels, it is explicitly stated that Gremmy created the outer space depicted in the panel, including the galaxy mentioned earlier. Gremmy possesses the power to transform any imagination into actuality, a type of manipulation known as subjective reality manipulation. Therefore, the concept of him creating a outer space that encompasses galaxies is within the realm of possibility. It's also worth noting that Ichigo surpasses Gremmy in power, and by extension, Yhwach scales to this. Yhwach's power can also be interpreted as being at a 4-dimensional or universal plus scale, based on the concept of the Hyogoku being a hyperspace. A hyperspace is defined as a dimensional realm with more than 3 dimensions. This suggests that going by the spatial or temporal characteristics of said dimension, or the Hyogoku, it would have to exist in the 4th dimension or be 4-dimensional. Ichigo has the capabilities of completely obliterating this realm, which implies that Ichigo himself would possess 40 or universal plus attributes as well, which Yhwach by extension would also scale to. Skeptics of this movie's credibility and importance will find reassurance in the manga, where it is explained that the movie storyline is an addition to the series. However, I'm going to note that this insight originates from a light novel in the Bleach series, which basically what I'm saying is that it can be concluded that Yhwach attains a universal status by transcending Ichigo. In terms of destructive capabilities, no one in the series trumps Yhwach after beating the grave and declaring his death as useless in the face of his power. Yhwach, to put it bluntly, throws a fit and was going to make the realms lose their forms and consume them into one stopping life and death. Many people will question this feat, asserting that he is incapable of destroying these realms, but Yhwach, being this powerful, is backed many times via 13 Blades, for example, where he's pretty much said to be the destroyer of all things, and is stated to be capable of wiping out things like the Gargantua, which is stated to be infinite in its size. So the idea that Yhwach can do away with these realms is supported, and his capacity for destruction is scary to say the least. For speed, Commando Arc Ichigo was able to avoid Zero, the Zero within the databook being described as a beam of light, which Ichigo effortlessly evaded. A beam of light within a fictional sense and in scaling would be the speed of light. Even Ulquiorra's ability, which this attack could possibly be 100 times more powerful than the Zero, according to Kisuke, the second resurrection Ulquiorra functions as a makeshift Bankai, granting it a multiplication factor of 100, putting him very concretely into the FTL plus ranges at a low ball. When discussing Yhwach's power, many things are a topic of interest like his speed or durability, but the one thing that makes Yhwach as a combatant virtually unstoppable is what everyone knows him for, the Almighty. The Almighty, as stated within chapter 609 of the Bleach manga, is the ability to see all things into the distant future, along with all powers that come against him turn to his side and are unable to harm him. This fact by itself makes the Almighty a difficult ability to fight against. This is further reiterated when Yhwach says that comprehending or creating countermeasures against his ability is impossible, and efforts to do so will prove futile. This is further proven by the fact that Ichibe's power that is stated to be able to take and give names, and give value in names, takes Yhwach's and makes him equal to an ant. But upon activating the Almighty, if taken literally, arguably takes his identity back, showing that the Almighty trumps the power of even Ichibe, who with his squad scale above the entire Gote 13. But this isn't all to Yhwach's Almighty. In chapter 678, Yhwach explains that the Almighty can not only see into the future, but also alter it. This is shown when Ichigo attempts to use Bankai, and Yhwach destroys his Bankai, and explains that he already broke Tensei Zangetsu in the future. This shows beyond a shadow of a doubt that Yhwach can see into the distant future and eliminate problems or anything that may oppose him before they even have the chance to act. Making
See that's right there. That's right. Yeah, that's is OP right there.
The Almighty one of the most powerful abilities in shonen manga to date. While the scale we went over for Yhwach would
that's Yeah, that's impressive. If you got that, then yeah, watch the Bleach, bro.
That he's pretty concretely stronger than at least Z.
I'm like, he can see the future. Then, that's, bro. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
We don't really see anything on par with Yhwach's AP really until the Buu saga, which in the anime version where Kid Buu is shown tearing apart galaxies, this particular scene ignites debates among fans regarding Kid Buu's potential to annihilate the entire universe. In the manga, Goku dismisses this notion quite casually by saying Kid Buu would make the universe go poof. Poof meaning over a small period of time, and potentially almost instantly. This might be dismissed by saying Kid Buu spent a millennium destroying things. However, a lot of people tend to forget that Kid Buu just loves destroying things, so it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. In the fight between Vegito, the fused form of Goku, and Vegeta, and Majin Buu, who has absorbed Ultimate Gohan, becomes angry and unleashes a Vice Shout scream, or exerting ki in a large portion by screaming. The sheer force of the scream generates shockwaves that begin to rip apart the entire living universe and collapse it with alternate dimensions, with Buhan then concentrating this Vice Shout into a single punch, and then hitting Vegito, to which he simply tanks it and starts bullying Buhan some more. In Super, however, during the Battle of Gods arc, Goku achieves the Super Saiyan God form, which surpasses even a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 time-skip Vegito. Goku, along with a heavily suppressed God of Destruction, engages in a clash that has the potential to annihilate not only the living universe, but also a vast macrocosm described as being infinite in its size. This macrocosm comprises of a planet as large as the universe, surrounded by a sky so large that it causes heaven to disappear. This would mean that the macrocosm is so vast and so big that it could hold an infinite universe within it, and when you compare it to the entire macrocosm, this living universe becomes so small that it completely disappears just in comparison to the entire macrocosm. During the clash between Goku and Beerus, posing a threat to the existence of the entire macrocosm, which encompasses bodies of infinite size, this situation can be looked at as being similar to Yhwach's feat of collapsing worlds. However, unlike the debates and exaggerated claims surrounding Yhwach's power, Goku and Beerus' clash blatantly showed that these infinities are rapidly diminishing. In fact, it is explicitly stated that just a few more punches could result in the complete annihilation of the entire universe, leaving absolutely nothing behind. In addition to strength, speed isn't something Goku is lacking. He has been shown diving past universal-sized bodies in quick succession. Later on in the Buu saga, however, we then see Kid Buu tearing apart galaxies, which at its surface level might not even cross your mind as a speed feat. However, despite the possibility of destruction occurring over a span of 1,000 years, it would still result in billions of times the speed of light. This feat can even be looked at as even more impressive when you consider the vast size of a galaxy, which typically spans over 100,000 light years and has an enormous volume, where even our current estimates of the Milky Way size, or the galaxy we reside in size, is always proven to be inadequate, and far smaller than it actually is. And this level of power is still infinitely slower than feats that get reached in Dragon Ball Super, where if you actively scale Dragon Ball, you'd understand the sheer gap in power between Z and Super, with Goku absorbing his massively beyond universal feats into Super Saiyan 1, and pretty much just being able to now do that macrocosm destroying feat in base Super Saiyan, simply because his body learned from the experience, where he then surpasses this power in base several times, and is then able to go into his forms once again, and multiply his stats after this God Amp. Eventually, he even rivals the God of Destruction in terms of power. In fact, Beerus, while suppressed...
Hey, yo, what that Jiren always gonna be my favorite, bro. Goku awesome, bro. Goku is super awesome, man.
...is shown traveling from his planet across the universe within a few seconds, which in itself is very impressive. Goku achieved this level of power through his intense training, including his fight with Jiren, a being who is considered to be above the gods of destruction, which includes Beerus. While it is possible that the gods of destruction may have grown stronger since Goku's initial battles with Jiren, at the time of these feats,
he needed help. That's all I'm saying.
He was undoubtedly stronger than them, at least while in MUI. This fact immediately dismisses even some of the harshest doubters when it comes to Goku being able to actually perform his multiversal feats in Battle of Gods, where some people make the ridiculous claim that it was mostly Beerus, yet can never prove it.
Sir, I have proof and everything, but that's another story. We have proof. But then if we do show you the proof and everything, they still gonna deny it. So in a situation, all situation cannot control the situation. So therefore, if we do let you do the situation, though, that situation will not do it.
Not that it would necessarily matter, since Goku by the end of Super, in the anime at least, has surpassed Jiren, who is stronger than Beerus. So this argument is pretty pointless. Now this is where it can get pretty tricky. Now first off, just going by pure stats, Goku blitzes. Obviously he has a massive advantage both AP
Oh, I know some people ain't gonna like this.
wise and speed wise, and just in everything in general aside from hacks.
I do feel like it go both ways to me though, but you know, I know some people ain't gonna like this.
And because of the massive difference in speed, we could just say Goku blitzes and uses existence erasure Hakai, to which the argument that Yhwach can simply alter his death like he did against Ichigo is debatable, as Hakai is existence erasure on the most fundamental level. And you might just be able to say that Yhwach can't change this because of how quick it occurs. Some people might even argue
so basically this could be a draw.
That the Almighty might not even work on Goku to begin with, as we see several times within Dragon Ball that any
hey, we don't know, bro. We don't know, bro.
hacks ever thrown at someone who is stronger don't work. We see this from Buhan, for example, where Vegeta was turned into a literal candy ball and is still able to solo all of One Punch Man. Or when Hit is using his time skip against Goku in both the Universe 6 tournament, Punch Man. Vegeta was turned into a literal candy ball and is still able to solo all of One Punch Man.
What? Did I hear? Wait.
Or is turned into a stronger don't work. We see this from Buhan, for example, where Vegeta was turned into a literal candy ball and is still able to solo all of One Punch Man.
Nah, that crazy. Like, why you throwing shots? Hey, why they throwing shots at little bro? Bro, why? What we did, bro? What we did? We didn't do anything, bro. Leave us out of this one. Leave us out of this one. But you know, wait, I gotta hear this, bro. Like, bro, see, what? I take back my awesome. Now that's Logan. Goku's still awesome, but say Tommy, it's incredible awesome.
To a literal candy ball and is still able to solo all of One Punch Man.
Nah, that crazy, man. Well, I had to throw that little jab in on, throw that little slick jab on them, bro. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It is all good, bro. We chilling though, you know. Well, hey, yo, if Buhan turned Goku to a candy, I don't think Goku will though. He'll like be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? Vegeta, I forget his name, but well, this cannon, yeah, higher than Boo. But you know, nah, that crazy though, bro. Who threw shots at him? Ouch! I got it. Wait a minute.
That was turned into a literal candy ball and is still able to solo all of One Punch Man.
This ain't got nothing to do with us though. That's all I can say. Almost got me. Almost. I'm just saying. Almost got me though. Almost.
Or when Hit is using his time skip against Goku in both the Universe 6 tournament, and kind of using a amplified version of that in Hit vs Goku 2, where Goku just blatantly stated that any of Hit's abilities simply won't affect him because he's just that.
But they tell me he's immortal, bro. Like, come on, man. Just be real, bro. Why but this ain't got nothing to do with
that much stronger. You might even be able to imagine a scenario where Yhwach looks into all the possible futures and is looking for one to choose, but in each and every one of them, he just gets packed up by Goku. Not that he would even be able to use the Almighty, as Goku would just simply blitz him before he'd even get the chance to. Of course, this would be a bloodlusted Goku, as we typically don't bring in-character traits into versus battles, as this is power scaling. You might even be able to support the notion that the Almighty wouldn't work on Goku by saying that power overpowers hacks, as I mentioned prior. and it could just be consistently used if you consider the times in Bleach where a similar rule applies, where if you're simply stronger, then you can just negate their abilities using verse equalization, and if we say that ki equals spiritual energy, then Goku would slam with absolutely no difficulty. However, this is not taking into account composite Yhwach, where this debate can get pretty ridiculous. I want to cover composite Yhwach in a future video. If you're not sure,
yeah, I don't know what composite Yhwach is, then, so yeah, I gotta let me know on this one. So like, I ain't knew what Saitama Terrace Saitama 2 was, but that was a fan made, and he seemed very dangerous. I'm just saying.
What composite Yhwach is, it's basically just Yhwach with all the abilities of the Stern Ritters, where this fight literally cannot go in Goku's favor in that case.
I probably gotta check that out right now.
But because we're not using composite Yhwach for this specific matchup, then yes, Goku wins. So there you go. I told you who I think wins. Now get off my fucking ass.
Hey. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Goku win. Do y'all think Goku win or Yhwach win? Hey, yo. I ain't got nothing to say on that, bro. Just 2 shots at One Punch Man, but that's all I can say. You already know. I'm out.